Hello and welcome to this financial modeling tutorial. In this video, I will show you how to create a dynamic timeline for a financial model. This timeline will allow you to switch between different periods, whether it is a monthly model, quarterly, semi-annual, or an annual model. Let's get started by setting our initial financial period. For example, my period start, let's say 1st January 2000. January 2025 on the drawing just to auto-fit my text. Simply auto-read format. So easy. Then I need to define the number of periods in the year. Periods in a year. For example, I have a 12-month period. Say this is year. I need to calculate the period end, which I'm using a year month formula. My start date is my months is periods in a year. This one just to get to the period end date. So now I have a dynamic period in. Now let's say I have uh, a model, or suppose it is a monthly model. I just need to put one and just give me a month month end period, which is quarter, 31st March, 6, 30 June, and yearly model. This is also the date. Now let's create a dynamic timeline. For that I need a period start, period end date. Let's say for that I just need to calculate the column answer. This helps me to calculate, okay, the periods or number of periods on the number of columns that I use in this model. So one is plus one. Okay. So in this case I have a 10 periods. If it is yearly, it shows 12 years. If it is monthly, for 1 year. And we can push it till whatever length we want. So let's say, just to make it more dynamic, I'm using the if formula. If my column counter is equal to 1, give me my period start date. I'm gonna log it. Otherwise, I just need a edate formula where where my start date is my previous period, comma, my months are my period in a year. I'm gonna log it minus 1. Okay, so need to format as date, GST. Let's see, was December 12. Oh, sorry, I should not use this. For January 2026. Period end, I'm using the month formula. Months, my start date is my period start date. My months are my periods in a year. I'm going to log it minus 1. HOI, so I have a dynamic uh, period start period end. For example, now my model is a yearly model because I'm using 12 periods in a year. Let's switch to monthly models. I just change one and all my timeline automatically change. Okay, from 1st January to 31st January. Let's make it a quarterly model. It's going to be 31st March. Now let's add one more thing. Let's calculate days in a period. It's quite important. when building a financial model, it is very important to have the number of days. So I am using a days formula. My end date is my period end, my start date, and I'm adding one because usually it misses the first day of the period. H10, you can remember. So I have a 90 days. I'm just copying this formula across all the periods. Now it gives me how many days in that particular period. Let's say I switch to semi-year. It shows me how many days. So that's all H9. H9 is to remove the decimals. Uh, and I can also add the year. Simple. I just use the year formula to use it and copy those. Now I have a dynamic calculator where I can switch my periods according to my needs. Let's say make it 12. Now I have my timeline changing from start period 1st January to 31st period 2025, and now I have a 10-year plan. Okay, I have 365 days and it gives me which year I am right now in. Okay, now switch back to 6 semi-annual period. Now I have my counter showing 2 periods. Okay, now make it change quarterly. It's giving me 4 months. So we can uh, increase our timeline based on the requirement. For this exercise, I'm just using the 10 periods here. Okay. Just to make it more dynamic, what I'm doing, I'm just copying my period, Control D, Control R. Okay, I just need to change my format. So I'm just copying it, RESE, just to make the format as it is. Now I just wanted to make it color Alt 7. I just need to enable my, I think it's not working. I can do it manually. I just need to color it so that I can properly see the timeline. Okay, more clear. HBS and this being a project. Now I have a dynamic timeline of WFF just to freeze my uh, now let's I can make it I can make a copy for various purposes. For example, now I'm changing it. Just delete Control D, Control R. Just copy and just need to make my format. Control C, copy SD. Now I have my timeline. So whenever I copy any number of copies, my timeline will remain the same. Okay, thank you very much.